only 26 days in. We're doing well.
There's a countdown. I saw a ball dropping. It's fine.
Moments of Madness Season 3.
We're talking about the weird things that non-neurotypical people do, and we're quite happy with our weirdness, but normal people look at us and go, "You're mad."
The holiday season's now over.
Yep. School starts next week. Next Monday. It's Monday. I have mental problems processing the fact that today is not the weekend. It's just a public holiday.
Yeah. Like, I was literally just sitting out there before, and like, we've made it to 3:00 in the afternoon, right? And Danielle's come out and he's going, "Aren't you supposed to be working today?" I'm like, it's Australia Day. Oh, we literally talked yesterday about how it was a public holiday today.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't retain these things, because in my brain it's like, it's Sunday.
The funniest story from yesterday, right, for me, is that so Daniel doesn't bother wrapping presents. He just couldn't be asked. So he just brings them out and hands them to people.
Okay.
So well past the stage of gift giving and everything. And Daniel just wanders away and walks into the garage. Like, we were long past it. It was over. And I'm like, what's he doing in the garage? And he comes back out and says, "I know you've been wanting an instrument, so here, Merry Christmas," and gives me the fucking ukulele. And I was like, I was in the garage last night and I saw this and I was like, when did we get that? Who was that for? And I was just sitting there playing with it in the garage. I'm like, I remember we got a ukulele for Dawn one year because she wanted a guitar and we were being smartasses. So we bought her a ukulele and gave it to her. Then we gave her the guitar afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'd been out in the garage trying to figure out who the hell owned this ukulele and where it came from while playing around with it. And then he vanishes again. He comes back with the keyboard and says, "Here's your keyboard. Now shut the fuck up." So someone had to remind him that he'd gotten me the keyboard. He forgot that he'd gotten it for me for Christmas.
Oh, that's so funny.
Much later in the day, when everyone had left except Jazz and Jem, we were sitting around and I was looking at my models and everything, and I was like, that was just so funny, the way that you forgot and you wandered away for the keyboard. And Jazz was like, "Yeah, I asked him about it." And I was like, what's funnier? Because I was looking at the models and I was like, he gave me a Christmas model on Christmas Day, but I'm sure, because he wasn't sneaky about it, that when we went out and I bought his birthday present and everything, he bought 2 models. And then he just sort of randomly walked away again and came back with the other model that he bought. So he'd forgotten about that one as well.
I love that he can't even remember what he got you for Christmas. He got you all the things you wanted, plus then some, but he couldn't remember.
Yeah. Like, this is part of why we wrap presents, is because you put them under the tree and you don't forget that you've stored them everywhere. Yeah.
At least, if you don't want to wrap them, just get gift bags. That's what I do, 60% of the time. Like, just put them in a bag, tape it shut, label it.
Well, I don't know. Tell me, how would you put that in a gift bag?
Yeah, that's a little bit awkward, true. But you could just put a bunch of sticky on bows on it and anyway.
So it was a good day. I got to see everyone. I'm happy.
That's great. It's what the holidays should be. It's doesn't matter what day it is on the calendar. Just be with people you like, eat some good food, enjoy each other's company.
Yep. Well, I started the day with, okay, all right, now everyone's here. We will not be talking politics, religion, America, Palestine, Israel, or Sweden, or Harry's hair. And Harry's like, "What's wrong with my hair?" I said, "We're not talking about it."
I have to ask, why Sweden? I've missed something.
Because if anyone says anything bad about Sweden, I'll punch him in the face.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah. I had thought maybe Sweden had done something controversial, like closed down IKEA or something like that.
No. I like Sweden. It's my favorite of the Scandinavian countries, and I randomly wanted to throw a non-controversial country in there just to be a smartass.
Yeah, it's a sacred cow.
Yep.
Don't trash talk the Sweden.
And I was like, well, what we are allowed to talk about is what we've done this year, what books we've read, how tall Harry's gotten. So, Harry is my nephew, for those who are listening, who haven't seen much, if any, of in the last, 5 years or so.
Wow.
So he has gotten quite big in the interim. And now that the day is over, we can talk about his hair. It's kind of like Weird Al.
Oh, okay. Look, it's
Whatever keeps him happy, but let's not talk about it.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's not a fucking mullet, okay?
Yeah.
Mullets have come back again, and I am so, looking around going,
Yeah, I don't.
why does anyone think that
No.
this is...
Business up front, party in the back.
But it's not. It just looks like you got half a haircut and called it quits.
Yeah, look, I don't know. It's never really been one that I've been a fan of.
Look, if you want long hair, have long hair. If you want short hair, have short hair. But this mullet business, no, just stop it.
Trying to have it both ways and having neither.
Do you hear me, Australia? It is the most bogan look ever for a start. Stop it.
It really is. The ones that I hate that scream bogan too are the top and the sides are pretty much shaved. And then from the back of the skull, it's just long. I do not.
It's like you've got a weird beard on the back of your head.
Yeah.
Why?
It is a very strong cultural indicator too about what Sydney postcode you're from. But, I'm not going to be a snob, if it works for you, it works, I guess. I'm just going to be silently judging you.
Obviously, these are our opinions. Things like attraction and what you like in life are contextual, but we have noticed a certain trend about the types of people who think mullets are cool.
And let's just say, while I'm open to making friends with anyone, it's unlikely that our social groups will intersect with those groups.
We do also tend to notice there is a significant relationship between the people who think those haircuts are cool and the ones that still think wearing wife beaters, stubby shorts, and thongs are cool.
Which, maybe they don't think maybe it's not cool, maybe it's comfortable, in which case I could accept that. But if you think that's good fashion sense, I have to disagree with you. I have to draw a line in the sand.
Look, it is Australia. I can have some tolerance for singlets, the wife beater type singlets. I draw a bit of a line at because they really just look like winter vests, the singlets that you put on under you keep warm. Get rid of them. But stubby shorts, they don't look comfortable. They look like uncomfortable, non-stretchy fabric that sits on your butt. And it just, especially since it's the men that wear them, there's not a lot of room in the front, so everything is basically on display, and it looks like your nuts are being pushed up into your body. And half the time, these are the same men who claim that they need to keep their legs spread on train because they need space for those nuts.
Yeah, look, no man spreading in short shorts, please. That's not okay.
Yeah. Wear comfy shorts, sure, but not the stubbies. No.
Keep your knees together if you do.
Meanwhile, speaking of potatoes, we peeled and roasted 4 kilos of potatoes here yesterday for 9 people. We are a potato family.
4 kilos.
Oh yeah. If our family had been in Ireland during the potato famine, we wouldn't have just immigrated. We would have fucking burnt the joint down in protest before we left. Man, do not take our potatoes from us. We like them. So, I'm
a fan of the potato,
It's the versatile vegetable. It goes with everything.
Fond of the potatoes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Roast potatoes, they're crack. Oh.
Yeah, I was very skeptical of the whole low carb thing, I'm like, I'm not giving up potatoes or bread. Fuck you guys.
I like bread, but I could live without it. But potatoes, if I give up potatoes, I will fight you.
Yeah, I'm pretty much 50-50, equal on both. I like my carbs. And, no, I'm not the most svelte person in the world, but that's really more about sitting at a desk 8 hours a day, not what I eat.
So just find yourself a nice high natural carb diet and live on that. Meanwhile, you also get corn then too.
I am totally fine with that.
Corn is my second favorite vegetable.
I like all of the starches. Give me the starch.
I have really missed chatting with you. It's been a hard slog for the last couple of months.
Oh, we should have just jumped on and chatted with each other even if we weren't
probably should have.
recording.
Yeah. Like sometimes like it's hard, like everything going on and everything. And like because I take up so much time with the podcast, I don't just want to poke you and go, I'm really lonely and I just need to chat to someone. Will you come on, please chat with me? But yeah, I have noticed that my mood has been like on the decline while we haven't been recording. So I've missed my friend.
Oh, that's okay. I'm here now. Oh man, I saw the best Sesame Street. Yeah, those are great.
Mike gave me the best
I like
present.
those.
They look kind of like comic book versions of us.
Like the faces. They have good faces.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
Yeah. I'll have to put photos on the Facebook so that people know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we can put little headphones on them and then
just that's all they're really missing is the headphones.
Yeah, they just need the headphones.
And little eyelashes too, because our avatars have eyelashes.
Yeah.
I fought with that AI for so long to get the eyelashes. It keeps wanting to make the green dinosaur a male every single time. I'm like, can you remember it to put eyelashes on it? It's a girl dinosaur, and it goes, oh, I see, you are correct. I did this. I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
I am getting better at setting the baseline of what it's supposed to do. So
prompt engineering, put it on your CV.
I already had it. I'm a UX designer, a VUX designer.
Excellent.
So, yes, for those anti-AI, it's destroying our art world people out there. Yes, when we actually make anything out of this, we're happy to invest in paying for an actual artist to do our artwork. Until then,
Yes.
take AI slop.
Yeah, I'm happy to commission real art from a real artist, but when you're starting your podcast from nothing and have $0 budget, you get what you get.
Yeah.
And you don't get upset.
Yeah. Yeah. We have absolutely no plans to like try and go viral and take over the world or have Patreons or anything like that at this point. I'm not going to say never, but we could, if anyone was really that dedicated to it, we would be happy to set up some sort of buy me coffee gift site thing where you can pay for our artists to get us art. I don't care.
Yeah, we could do like a Ko-fi page or something like that.
So, and we're quite happy to just go to Fiverr. I like Fiverr. I've had good luck with Fiverr.
Yeah. And there's definitely some artists that I follow on social media and stuff that might do it for pay.
Okay, well, if I'm going to take over the editing, you're going to be responsible for sourcing the artist then.
Okay. Well, I have one person in mind. I'll see if they're up for a paid gig.
Cool. Excellent.
They do good stuff, but I don't know how much they would charge. So maybe I'll get a quote first, and then we can put up a Ko-fi page and see if anybody besides Matt puts money.
Matt's not going to donate. He already made the shirt with the original light logo.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Greer, how much do you want to support the arts as well as the podcast?
Look, I don't think this logo is going to go anywhere. Well, if we ever ended up actually getting like big enough to have merch or anything, we would have like retro shirts with the original logo on it because we liked this logo when it got generated. So
it worked out pretty well.
Yeah,
I'd say. Apologies to all of the artists whose work was the input into the AI generating tool. Somehow we will find a way to make it up to you.
Oh, dear Lord. There's something not right about us. In all good ways, but there's something not right about us.
Human beings? Is that it?
That would definitely be a start. Humans are definitely some sort of blight on the world. Yes.
Yeah.
So what did we get for Christmas?
Oh, I can show you because I haven't actually put any of it away. So it should come as no surprise for most of these. I'm holding them up to the camera so that Marley can see them, but I guess I will put either pictures or links for the show notes. But that is one.
Oh, head-dyed designs.
So there's a bunch of stuff in here with like different fabric dyeing techniques to get different effects.
Nice.
A lot of it is like with using natural materials as well.
Yep. Nice.
So I'm very keen to give that one.
Okay, so after World War III explodes and I need clothing.
If you need pretty clothing.
I always need pretty clothing.
That is not like made out of, one of those emergency reflective blankets or whatever. And it even has like specific projects like, dyeing plain socks with colors and stuff like that. Cool. So that's one.
Excellent.
The next one is kind of a knitting nerd thing. It's a stitch dictionary. So basically just a big catalog of different stitch patterns. So it's not like how to knit a jumper. It's like you apply these to your jumper to get it to look a certain way. So it's just got pages like that with the instructions for different, all different crazy kinds of stitches. Some of them are like different colors, like color work. Some of them are like cably or all different kinds of things, lace ones, borders and stuff like that. So that one's really cool. I love stitch dictionaries. This one is a sketch notebook kind of sketch journaling one, which is really cool. I like drawing and sketching. I'm not great at it, and I a long time ago kind of started trying to practice drawing better, and then kind of like a lot of other things when you have kids. I just kind of like, I don't have time for this. Yep. So I haven't done any drawing in a really, really long time, but that one's a nice inspiration. I might come back to it soon and give it a go. And then the final one is kind of a weird referential one. So it's the comic book graphic novel series called Paper Girls. It's by Brian K. Vaughan, who's a well-regarded comic book writer. And it's this weird kind of sci-fi comic that this group of girls from the 80s who were paper girls, they're delivering the paper and this weird event happens. And then they end up time traveling and meeting their future selves. And there's this big kind of like time war epic plot. Yep. I have actually already owned this, but it was in my bag that got stolen. So I never got to read it. And I was actually like, that was the one thing I was actually upset about losing. Yep. So Adam very kindly got another copy for me, even though I was didn't need it as a Christmas present, but it was just kind of a...
So I did get you a Christmas present, but I haven't sent it up because I was going to bring it up the next time I come up. Do you want to see it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So it's a glass straw jar.
I can't read it.
I'll read it to you. So
okay.
The glass straw saying drink.
Yeah.
It says, "I crochet so I don't choke people. Save a life," said Jan.
Excellent. I like it. Oh, and I don't know if you heard, speaking of Christmas gifts, but there was a meetup for current and former employees of the workplace that we once shared. Mm-hmm. So I went to that and gave our favorite engineering manager a little bag like it was a Christmas gift, and inside was a moose.
Excellent.
So now I need to find a way to get the orca delivered, which I don't know, I might need your help. Yeah, that was a fun moment. I held out the bag. He's like, "Oh, you shouldn't have gotten me a Christmas present." I'm like, "Wait till you've looked inside." And then he looked inside. He was like, "Yeah, I can't even describe it." It was so funny.
So I'm guessing, since he hasn't said anything to me then, that he now assumes that you're responsible for all the animals.
No.
Oh,
no. I mean, I wasn't going to give the game away, but he definitely made an indication that he knows who it was from. And the thing that's driving him crazy now is he can't work out how they are getting to Sydney. Little does he know that one's been sitting on my desk for months.
Well, but it's good that we know Simon doesn't listen, right? Excellent.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about talking about it because I know he won't listen to the episode. So
we don't exactly
say all kinds of
his
incriminating things.
Yeah. So, so I massively screwed up. I have no idea how I got the wrong. Like, I don't text that often, but I went to message Greer and say, "Hey, got something for you while I was in Tassie," and sent. I'm sure you saw it in the Discord. What I actually said, like, "Yo, dumbass." Yeah. Completely like kissy face at the end and everything's like, "Yo, dumbass, so I got you in the midst of something while I was at the B place in Tassie.
Yes.
Swing by sometime and pick it up, kissy face." So, and it got to be, I think it was about 9:00 that night that I sent the message in Discord. So that was when I realized I hadn't heard from him, and I was like about to spray him with vitriol for ignoring me for so long, because I sent it about noon, and I was about to go rank on him because he's usually pretty good about responding to messages. And I was like, "There's no message here. What the? I know I sent it." And I found it, and I'd sent it to a co-worker with the same name.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, so
well, shit.
Yeah, so I basically sent through a message that just said, "Fat, dumb, stupid, or insane. I don't know. It was supposed to be for a different Matthew." and I got a laughing emoji on that one. But the thing that blows my mind is that he didn't like put a confused emoji or say, "Are you sure this was for me?" or anything.
Didn't send you like a question mark or what is this? Yeah.
So he sat on it for 9 hours thinking, what?
What is this?
So,
because this other person of the same name does not have a missus.
No, well, not that I'm aware of.
Probably wouldn't be into B stuff either.
And why would and lives in a different city, so couldn't just swing by and pick it up.
Yeah.
And just the sheer inappropriateness of sending him kissy faces.
Maybe he thought he was being trolled.
I mean, he does get trolled by me on a regular basis. Yes. Nothing like that usually. It's usually just me popping and going, "Okay, random question of the day. True or false? David Tennant was the best Doctor Who." And then when he says true, I go, "Just when I thought we were friends."
Oh.
So
it's definitely got to be Eccleston. Come on, man. That's the easiest answer.
If you don't go back to the original series, I'm still Eccleston. And I'm only Eccleston because the writing for Capaldi was so terrible.
Yeah.
Because he would have won it by a landslide if he'd been given better stories.
I did like Capaldi as well. Mm-hmm. He was my close second.
I've been Capaldi chasing lately, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did find another series that's, I think it was on Apple TV or Stan, one of the two, that's got him in it that's quite recent. And I was like, shit, I've got to watch that. Now I need to find it and find the name of it. I'll go to Slack because I definitely told that coworker that I found it. Every time I find something new that I think is interesting or is in their like dark psychological or crime type areas, because now that I know that he likes those sorts of things that is similar to me, like Mindhunters and stuff that I've liked.
Yep.
I'm like, have you seen this one?
I am woefully behind on my historical Who education. I think I've watched like one of the really old episodes that was on like ABC iView. It was one of the ones that was like still in black and white with the really old dude was the doctor. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. Like I didn't hate it or anything, but like for some reason that we just didn't carry on with watching those. So I've never gotten into the older ones. And, you know, it's kind of it's not like you can watch all the episodes through because they don't have all of them.
Okay, I found it. The show's called Criminal Record.
Okay.
So go have a look at the synopsis of that one and see if it's all right. And that other one that I told you about, the Memory of a Killer, that's supposed to launch, I think, today.
Oh, okay.
So and I
We've
think that one
been
was stand, so I'm gonna go check
counting
that one
down
out.
the days to Bridgerton, basically.
When's the next season for that drop? Have we got a date?
29th.
Oh, okay.
29th.
I'll see if they can reel me back in again, because she really did lose me on that last season.
It wasn't the strongest season. I wanted to like it more than I did because I wanted good things for Penelope, but
I did too, but I really feel like
I
they
think
glossed the fat girl plot because fat girl. Like, it just felt
yeah,
forced, and it felt like that it was more focused on the setup of other plots than it really was about their story.
yeah.
And personally, I know everyone on the internet was like, "Oh, the chemistry between them." I didn't feel it. Like, I was watching it, and I got the feeling that they are two close friends, like more siblingy, bestie, friendsy sort of relationship.
Yeah, they
Acting
definitely
lovers.
always had that chemistry down really well, and it felt like they kind of didn't evolve that
The
quite
closeness was
convincingly
absolutely
enough.
there, but like the actual sexual chemistry, I didn't feel it at all.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anywho, and like, I hate saying fat girl too, because she's gorgeous. She's absolutely fucking gorgeous. I'd hit that. I'd marry that. Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. I am still willing to, because was it the second? We didn't love the second. Like the first season and Queen Charlotte, as much as Queen Charlotte had flaws, those two were enough to suck us in to kind of carry over. The second season wasn't terrible, but there were bits of it that were really annoying. And then, last season was just kind of, it felt a bit fizzly.
Yeah.
But we still have enough momentum from all the stuff.
I think Queen Charlotte sucks me in more than the first season did, to be honest.
Okay.
It had a lot of flaws. I wasn't happy with how the pacing was done. The story seemed inconsistent. He seemed to go too mad too quickly, etc., etc., etc. But I wanted more from that couple. I wanted to see the actual story. I wanted it to be expanded out. I liked her as a character. I liked him as a character. It just felt too rushed, too forced, too...
See,
you know what I mean?
For me, I really liked that because I freaking love Lady Danbury, and I thought her storyline was so good and so strong. And basically, she is like the one character I will happily show up for any episode. And I loved her backstory. I thought it was really interesting and really well done.
So I would have liked to see her backstory expanded more as well. So, because like she's come so far to become this matriarch of the top, from someone who was just starting to find her feet in this political scene. So I would have liked to see her expand out more with Charlotte, because like Charlotte had to grow into that queen role to get to where she was too. So I would have liked to have seen that more. I would have liked to have seen her and George expanded out a bit more. I would have liked to, I would have liked to see more of the... I like world building and character building. So I don't need a, oh, cool, 1.5 hour movie, the plot's done. I would happily sit through 5 3-hour movies of the... Like, I just love it.
Yeah, those 5 3-hour movies are expensive, Marley.
Yeah, I know. But like, so my favorite author, Anne Bishop. We know she's my favorite author. I've banged on her about her more than enough, right? But my favorite books of her series tend to be the aftermath ones. So like the Black Jewel trilogy. So there's the first 3 books, and that's the main like prophecy and fulfillment of good versus evil, everything. Then there's a bunch of other ones after that is them rebuilding their lives and different areas, how they were affected, and day-to-day life of what it looks like now. I loved them more. More. You know, so I just chew them up, and like, what happens next? What happens? You know, I don't need... And I know this is a very, very minority view, which is why there's not more out there on the market about it. But I want to read more about, okay, the others, the big predation, excellent, everything's been wiped out. I don't need a major mystery plot line to read another book about how's Lake Silence setting up. How is City of Bennett setting? I want a follow-up book on Bennett, for God damn it. I need to know how they're doing. You know?
I think that's why the cozy fiction notion has started to pick up a bit. Like, sometimes you just want to check in on your favorite characters and see what's going on. What are the new challenges?
And I don't want to read sloppy fan-written drivel.
Yeah.
I don't like fanfic. I don't. I want the author to tell me how it's doing. That's their world.
Well,
it comes from
fanfic has a very long tail, right? And it's going to be hard to find the ones that are actually good.
Half of them are slop. Half of them are just shipping different characters.
Or
half of them are just
Mary suing yourself into your favorite story. Yeah.
So, no, I want to hear, like, help me make this viral so it gets back to Anne Bishop. I need more books about just the world and what's happening in it. Don't need major plot. You don't need to come up with a
Just give me a newsletter, Anne Bishop.
Just send me a weekly update of what's going on in Bennett and Lake Silence. Maybe we can touch on some of the other places you haven't covered yet.
I think that actually has like potential though, right? Like you could totally you could crowdfund it or something, like just gauge your interest.
Yeah.
And then like send out a bi-weekly newsletter. Here's what's happening with all your favorite characters.
And it's funny because like once I got to a certain point with Black Jules, because I'm not going to talk for her because I don't know why, but because every one of the subsequent ones, they couldn't just be a minor something going on in the village and they resolved it sort of story, even though a few of the books she put out were short stories in 3 or 4 short stories in this world. They all had to have some pivotal thing going on. I really started losing interest because it was like, no, why is it that we're only 100 years on from this great saving of the blood and purging of the rot, and we've already got the rot back? Like, can't you just have minor plots and setting? So I got really, really annoyed with it, and
I feel like a lot of fantasy authors and even sci-fi authors get caught in that trap of like having to up the ante in each subsequent, like that seems to happen a lot. And then like I really liked The Expanse, but to some degree it was like, and then even more people die.
I feel like in her case it's because like she is a New York Times bestseller, so we're not going to undersell her. She is a big author, but I think she listens to her fans a little too much. They're always begging her to go back to Black Jules. What's happening with? Like, you don't need to have a major plot for that each time. You could release a book of just like little simple, like, because Shaladar's Lady for me was the best one. It was rebuilding the society fabric. They didn't need a big plot. It was a domination, a fight for dominance between 2 queens to set up the new territory. That's it. Cool. Excellent. What I didn't need is this other book over here that had Witch, who is now dead and a whisperer in the darkness. Oh, well, she doesn't become a whisperer in the darkness. She lives in the darkness. Whatever the fuck's going on there. But she's come back to check in on Damon because he's not doing what she thought he was doing, and they're not playing out the way they're supposed to be, and the threads are derailing, and now the rot's coming back. I didn't need that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to explain the
extra.
difference. But exactly. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind more stories about these little dominance fights because, I get that purging the blood of the rot that was contaminating the hierarchy and the society is not the same as just getting rid of uppity bitches. So cool, you can have dominance pissing fights and setting it. Cool, excellent, but you don't need everything to be epic and destined.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to give up on that. Because I could just talk for years and years and years. I just want to, and I still want to go back to Shaladar too and find out what happened after Grey and what's her face? I've forgotten her name. I need to know. I need to know
I
that
feel like
they got all set up and it all came back to good. Tell me it came back to good.
I felt like I had the same burnout with Anne McCaffrey's Pern series.
Yeah.
And the only ones that I really were interested in were like she had that one with the Harper's Guild, the little one like trilogy off to the side, and that was my favorite because it wasn't like so epic.
Yep.
Yeah, you need more cozy fantasy authors. It's fine. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering.
Who was the one that had? There was a series that was another one that it went on forever and ever and ever. I'm sure it's not Pern, but it was one about reincarnation, and there was a guy whose name basically translated to no one, was Nevin or something, and other specific people kept getting reborn, and he was trying to get a certain outcome happening. What the hell was that? Let me go
I
look.
don't know. It vaguely rings a bell, but I'm not sure.
Oh, here we go. Catherine Kerr, Devilry Cycle. That sounds about right without me actually clicking the link. It was very Celtish based.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds very Celtic-y.
Yeah, Daggerspell, Catherine Kerr. Yeah, so there was like 3 main characters and they kept getting reborn. So there was
Yeah.
a female and a male, and they were like the lovers. And then there
Yeah.
was like the big wizard who was Nevin, whatever. And he was trying to, get it to the right thing. And that one
Yeah.
seemed to go on for quite some time as well, from memory. Devilry Cycle. Let me have a look. Oh, yeah. So 17 books.
Oh, God. 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Although that last one, 3 Tales, maybe that's just Stories from the Land. There you go.
Still.
Yeah. So 17 books. Book 16 came out in 2020, so it's still going. And I remember reading this in
Jeez.
school. Yeah, the first one came out in 1986.
Oh my God. Is the same author still writing them, or have they like
According to
handed it off?
Goodreads, it's still Catherine Kerr.
Yeah. But sometimes it's somebody writing as that the ghost writer. I don't know. Maybe she's just really spry.
Possibly. Yeah, none of the comments are saying it was a ghost written or anything like that. So, but yeah, there you go. That's the one I meant. It just kept going and going and going until it felt like they should have made a conclusion somewhere along the line. But I stopped reading that one as well. That's why I could remember it. Another one that I think went a little bit too epic was that War of Light and Dark or something. What was it? I think that was who was that? Wirtz? J.D. Wirtz?
Don't know that one either.
You obviously were a teenager in a different country.
Obviously.
Even though these are all American authors.
No, but I had my authors that I could get access to easily. They were on the main shelf at B. Dalton or whatever. Yeah. And I just bought every single one of their books and didn't really I didn't often branch out. I was kind of boring that way.
You have to know Janie Wirtz. So there was Wars of Light and Shadow. Excellent, cool, excellent. There was like 2 twin brothers, Arathon and Laser, and they were like light and dark or whatever. But she co-wrote with Raymond D. Feist the Daughter of the Empire trilogy.
I think I might have read that. I don't know. No, I'm getting names muddled up. I'm thinking of Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman, which I did read like every single thing they wrote.
They did a lot of D&D type books, didn't they?
Yeah. But they also had other series as well. It wasn't just the Dragonlance-y stuff.
The Empire trilogy, like the Daughter of the Empire, Mother of the Empire, whatever the hell it was, I can't remember. It's from back when I was a kid. It's the only series written by Feist that I liked, and I think that Wirtz's influence tempered the shit that annoyed me about him. Okay. So, yeah, I just find him...
I know the name rings a bell, but I don't know if it's just because I've seen it so much, but not actually read it, as I'm too fuzzy on my memory.
Raymond D. Feist's Magician book and the world that's set in?
Vaguely.
So, from memory, the Daughter of the Empire is tangentially related to that, and I think from memory it was like some sort of
Okay.
a different plane in the same universe, but there was a
Right.
portal connection between the two. They did end up tying it together, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it, she says, as she tries to pull together memories from when she was 14 and
I think
reading this.
I think we're just gonna have to do a Wikipedia deep dive on all of this.
It's possible.
Ah,
So, yeah. There's like
yeah.
a bunch of these ones where I'm like, I remember I read it, I remember I enjoy it, I cannot remember what the fuck it was about.
Yep.
Like, do I need to reread
Yep.
it?
Yeah. Always.
So like, at the moment, I'm listening to an audiobook whenever I go over to pick Daniel up or come back from dropping him off at work.
Yeah.
David Eddings' Millennium
Mhm.
series. And, like, I still know all the character names and everything because, like, David Eddings, for me, was core fantasy tween and teen era for me, and I read
Yep.
them over and over and over and over. I swear, like, when dementia kicks in and I lose all my modern memories and I'm living in my childhood past, I'll probably be able to narrate the audiobooks for any of his series that they're in the memory block so deeply.
Yeah.
Whereas
They're
these ones, I read
ingrained.
them once and I enjoyed them. I remember enjoying them, but I didn't read them again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anne Bishop, she's going to be gone though. I won't be able to narrate her because she's all modern reading. She'll be gone by dementia. This is sad. Although, there is a case to be made that if I enjoy them and I get dementia and I forget reading them, I can enjoy them as new books all over again.
There you go.
Silver linings.
You gotta look for them when you have dementia.
This took a turn.
Shit got dark, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop there because I have to start getting dinner ready.
I think we should probably put a pin in it and run away from that really
back
quickly.
away.
Yeah. Really slowly so that we don't disturb other topics.
The one time that we hang up quickly is because Marley is looking for silver linings for when she gets dementia.
Yeah. Oopsie. Quick, run away.
Okay, bye.
About it, endings and goodbyes, so fuck off till next time. Like and subscribe for more anti-social abuse.
Thank you for listening to Moments of Madness podcast with Molly and AJ. Subscribe on our website, Spotify, Apple Podcasts or YouTube, and please leave a comment or join our Discord server for more madness. Talk to your GP to find out if Moments of Madness is right for you. Side effects include distraction, inappropriate laughter, eye rolling, as if, social anxiety, headache, nausea, drowsiness, and memory loss. Moments of Madness, as if. Goodbye, Greer.